Whoa. It's the illusion. Reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. I got Mushu with me. Owl's playing with Lego.
I'm playing with Star Wars.
Oh, you're playing with Star Wars. So I had so I take, every now and then you got to take the bearded dragon out and put him actually out in the real sunlight. So I have this plastic bin. I take him outside and I put him in there on a nice cloth.
And all Star Wars stuff.
Okay. And I let him sit in the sun, get some D3 because it's super important for these guys. So I was out there and he was kicking it in the sun and I sprayed him a couple times so he was all wet. And then, will you go let Mike out, Birdie? And I went back and he was gone. And I was like, oh. But I put him in our little, like we have like a little atrium in here. I would show it to you, but I got Mushu right here. So there's like a crack under the doors out there, which was kind of directly where you would go, you would think, as a lizard. And it's the outside world, and there's bushes and
all the stuff.
Neighborhood and the whole thing. And I'm instantly like, oh no, I'm like climbing behind the
bottle?
Yeah, no, Bird, you have to leave that. It's all wired into the lights. Just let me do this. You want?
Just play with it, please?
You can't, because it's got all those lights I put into it, and the wires are connected to the back of it. Yeah, just play with your Star. No, it's not like that. It's not a careful thing. I'll show.
I have to get all the Star Wars stuff.
I will show you that.
I have to get all the Star Wars guys.
I will show you how the ship in the bottle's wired, so you can bring it down next time. Okay. But play with your Star Wars stuff. Oh.
I need a lot of Star Wars stuff.
Get the other stuff out, dude. You have your dragon over here, the whole thing. Let me just make this video. You said you were going to like
That's
be my...
not even Star Wars.
Are you going to be my co-pilot or not?
This is not Star Wars.
You want to come over here and talk about how we found the moosh?
I would like to.
Okay, just let me tell the story, and then you're all good. So, I'm outside, out in the bushes, climbing around in the bushes, around next to the house, and I'm like, dude, like, where the lizard could go anywhere. I'm digging in the leaves, I'm looking behind stuff, I'm walking around the perimeter of the house. Now I'm debating, I'm like, dude, am I gonna have to go put flyers to my neighbors? Is Mike the mini puma gonna find him first? So I'm sitting there, but I'd had the garage open, right? Because I was letting it get warmer in there because I was doing laundry and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was looking in the garage and I'm like, dude, there's so many spots in here for a lizard to hide in the garage. And I kind of poked around and I was like, whatever. And I kind of looked out the doors and I was like, did he go to the garage or along the house into the dark bushes? I was like, he went trying to think like a lizard, right?
Lizards can go anywhere.
Yeah, lizards can go anywhere.
Or Mikey.
Yeah.
Animals can go anywhere.
Yeah, and so...
all animals and even all reptiles.
So now...
Mushu's a reptile.
Mushu is a reptile. And
yeah, they know what all dragons are reptiles.
Yes. So, I'm sitting there, and now I'm like, all right, let's go look on YouTube. So I look up, how to find my lost bearded dragon on YouTube. And it was pretty much like, they were all lost in the house. Like, so I had like...
Some dragons live in water.
Yeah. They do. And so I instantly was like, I'm an idiot, dude. He was outside, dude. Like, how are you gonna find your lizard outside? They're camouflaged for a reason. And so I was sitting there, and then I texted my wife. I'm like, I lost the lizard, dude. She's like, oh no, dude. Because it's not my lizard, it's the Minigram's lizard, really.
My lizard.
And your lizard, it's the children's lizard. And I come in and tell Owl, and he's like, it'll be okay. Because Owl's like, maybe. Because Owl's in...
After you tell the story about Mushu, can you do that like I said?
Maybe. I got a better activity actually. So I come in to tell Al, I'm like, dude, he's like, what are you doing out there? I go, well, I lost Mushu. And he just looks up to me and he's like, Mushu will be fine. He'll come back. And I'm like, all right. This is where the cool part happens. So I sit there and I was like, all right, I got to go check in with God. I got to literally go check in with God. And I'm sitting outside where he was. And I'm like,
What's in there?
Just don't touch that bird.
But what's in there?
Just change.
What is it?
Change. And can I just finish my story? No. It's holding up the camera. Can I just finish the story? And I'm sitting at the bench and Al comes out. And what did you say?
I'll bring my 2 trucks.
He's like, he'll come back. I'm like, all right. He's like, no, he'll come back. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Al comes and sits right next to me. This little bag of whatever he was eating. And he fully matter-of-factly he'll come back. He's fine. Everything's fine. But I'd already asked God in the briefest thought pattern to just please intervene. I go, I know, dude, it's the pets and the whole thing. But I go, you know, they're part of our like energy field here at the house. And I'm like, all right, but I hear the dryer going. I'm like, I gotta go like finish the dryer, and I'm like, gotta start a new load of laundry. And I go down to grab the detergent, and as I'm pouring it into the thing, I just, out of the corner of my eye, I just see Mushu stashed behind a laundry basket, fully camouflaged out, but I just see like the awkward lump, peripheral vision. Boom, I find the lizard. A miracle. And you may be like, that's like a miracle, but that's how it works, is like my day came to a screeching halt. And then, yeah, like it's a lizard, but it's like a lizard that I'm responsible for, I care for, because it's, you know, it's not some like lizard I caught out in the wild. It's not a wild lizard. It's a reptile, dude. And so it's the children's lizard, and just one of those things. It's just an energy thing. And it was like, I had that momentary debate where I was like, am I going to ask God to intervene on this thing? And I was like, then I did the thing. I go, it's pretty low scale, like really? And then I was like, yeah, why wouldn't you ask God to help you find your lizard? For all sorts of good reasons, just to make this video. And it was the thing of like, the minute I sat down and I asked God to help me, Al walked out of the thing and was like, it's going to be fine. We're going to find him. He'll come back. Whatever he said. Al had no doubt in his mind Mushu was fine. He's going to come back.
Like, can I make a whole tree?
Yeah. And then do I'll show you. You've seen the footage. Of all the places to hide, he hid right where I would have gone next. And the thing is, I don't think I left the garage door open. I think I left the big door open, and he just hustled around the corner because I'd already been in the garage looking for him. So I don't know, dude. Mushu miracle, dude. It's okay. You're a good lizard. Got a lizard on my chest. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things, man. You're just sitting there like, I'm not going to let this bum me out, but you're bummed out. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe that's what empathy and all that kind of stuff is like, I was just like, oh, the lizard's out there on his own. Like, how's this guy going to pull it off? It's kind of cold. It's very cold at night. But I go, there are lizards. But I was like, our cat is a vicious hunter, and there's a vicious hunter cat like across the street. I was like, ugh. And there's some owls that live in the trees, and you know what I mean.
I don't remember.
He's an indoor lizard, aren't you, Moosh? All fat and sassy on superworms and crickets. Yeah, you stoked to be home? Were you nervous? Yeah, he's a lizard. And it's like, whatever, bro. Get with it, human. Don't do that again. All right. Well, anyway, this is the illusion and a positive story on a Tuesday. All right. I'm signing off. And you have a beautiful day. And remember, when all else fails, just pause when agitated. Just stop and just ask God to come in. That's all I did. I just asked God for help. Super simple, dude. I didn't put any conditions in it. There was not it was just, God, will you help me here? And within 3 minutes of that request, problem was solved, and we're making this video. And he's counting 8 frogs. All right, it's the Illusion and Owl signing off. And it's a beautiful day. Links down below. Get some t-shirts.
7 years.